to my pitch video. I'm going to talk about the problem statement and the solution that we came up with my team. The problem statement is the lack of appropriate waste management methods in public setups, especially in Nairobi. This is the how waste is not managed in proper ways and is disposed in appropriate and effective ways. Um, the first persona we created was Sophia. Her name, she's a vendor, vegetable vendor. She lives in Githurai. She's 28 and she works in Rosambo. The reason why we picked her is because she's more exposed to these areas where she's a vegetable vendor where waste is not disposed in proper ways, and she lives in central informal settlements where we know that waste is mainly disposed in informal residents. Um, This is a graph that shows you the amount of waste generated and the amount that is collected. You can see the gap between that is so big that this needs to be addressed, because this is a resisting and persistent issue that's not that's affecting everyone. The proposed solution is creating an app that rewards recyclers with credit points, which has actual value. The reason why we choose this solution is because we want to make a habit out of recycling from the normal average citizen. This is most likely effective because there is a reward system where you can get rewards out of the time every time that you recycle. App description: this is the dashboard. There's the eco points verification, the tutorial of how to use the app, and where the background you see is the amount of points that you have. So here is the way the different types of donation you will accept: plastic waste, compost pits. Compost pits mainly you donate to other farmers. You can also donate directly to other farmers. You can also donate recyclable materials, and you can request compost pits if you are a farmer that you don't have compost pits that you can create manure. When you're donating plastic, you can write the store number and the password so that you can receive the you can receive the rewards, the credit points that you deserve. The locator is where you're going to locate the nearest collection center that is near you, and you can write what you're donating so that we can accurately give you where we will advise you to donate, but it has to be near you. Now, this is our pain points. Our pain points is my user needs to find ways to educate themselves about recycling, and the user needs to find easier ways of recycling. Well, how can we convince them that they need to say recycle by? And then the user education is about how important recycling is for them and how important recycling is for the environment and other people. The recommendations we had is adding a place where we can people can learn the importance of recycling and how to use common materials they have in the house. So if you buy a packet of sugar, how can I use that packet to reuse in my house? How can I, instead of just throwing them? If I was ever funded to create the app, first of them, I think I'll create the app itself, and I'll open up collection centers where people can take the recyclable materials to be recycled, and also finding ways to make the credit points more valuable to the people. The reason why I'm doing this is to improve the infrastructure in Nairobi and also Kenya. By doing this, we find ways to dispose waste in proper materials, which also helps the government in reduce the spending, where they can actually spend that money in education, health, and also other forms of infrastructure like water systems, drainage systems. It also creates employment, so in hand reduces the number of unemployment and also helps the environment and doesn't harm the environment. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you find the video helpful.